Welcome back to another first impression. This time for the anime, dealing with Mikadono's sisters is a breeze. Synopsis from any list. Yu Ayase, son of a late legendary actress, is overwhelmingly mediocre. When he's invited to stay with his mother's friend, Yu is shocked to find out that he will be living with three prodigy sisters who possess both beauty and talent, and who rule his new school as his three emperors. Can you manage to make the sisters cold hearts and fulfill his mother's last wish? For him to build a happy family. Now this is a romance comedy. Normally I'm not really for romance. Rom-coms are fine most of the time. But, they are fine for me. This one, I really like. I really enjoy the show a lot. Now you have the three sisters who are, as the synopsis say, beautiful and talented. However, they are talented in one aspect. So you have the purple-haired girl. She is talented in acting and is a prince archetype, somewhat. We have the green-haired girl who is very smart and talented in shogi. And then we have the orange-haired girl who is very talented in fighting. I do not remember which fight it was. But she's very talented in fighting. She's very fit, very strong as characters go. And then we have Yu Ayase at the back. Now, normally in these shows, our main character is like a wimpy character, like he's getting pushed around, and for some reason people still like him. Not in this case. Yes, he's mediocre. The whole show starts off with him being punched because they want to check if he's talented in anything, even though his mother is an actress. But seemingly they tested all his abilities. He's not good at acting. He's not good at, fighting. He's not good, not smart. He's just a normal guy. Like you and me, he's just normal. And, that's fine. However, every now and then, he has like this glimpse of his late mother. And he has like a host ability. So every now and then, he's saying a sentence or doing something small. And he has like a million charisma. It looks like he's a host. He's like trying to charm people. But seemingly he's doing this, unwillingly or unknowingly, which, is catching our main three girls off guard every now and then. Now, after he moves here, he moves into the house of the friend of his mom. And the friend of his mom is the father of these three sisters. So now he's living with these three girls under one roof, without any parental oversight, naturally, because it wouldn't be a rom-com and otherwise. And I really enjoyed the show, mostly because all three girls are being smitten by our guy really fast. Because he's doing his, his host type stuff every now and then, and he's very good at housekeeping, he's good at cleaning, he's good at cooking, seemingly. And, they more or less fall in love with him pretty fast. And, they also know they are not really saying, hey, maybe I don't like him. No, they are pretty sure about they like him. He naturally does not know because his goal from the very beginning is just to have a family. Just live together, eat together. When you leave the house, you say you leave. When you come back, you say you are back. A nice little home environment. And these three girls, they more or less lost against him. And he is very stoic whenever he wants to. As we do see very early on, there's this whole situation with cooking, and then he's cooking a meal, and whenever they eat the meal, there's a situation where our sporty girl is going to eat someone else's meal as well, and you is standing there stoic and saying, hey, if you eat this, you are over your allowed intake of carbohydrates. And he's berating her more or less, hey, be careful, don't eat this. And she's like a little bit scared. So our guy, he does stand his ground whenever he wants to. Most of the time, at least in the school environment, he doesn't really care what people say. Oh, you are not as gifted as your mom. Bullshit. He more or less dealt with this in his childhood. Here we just get a little bit romance, a lot of comedy. Who knows how we will end up? It feels like we are going to end up in like he's choosing one of them. There's also like a fourth girl in the opening. I have no idea where she comes from. What I really like, I'm rarely commenting on opening ending. This show, at least episode 2 and 3, have a custom ending visual. Episode 2 is for our purple-haired girl and episode 3 for our orange-haired girl. I like these type of things. I know they are very expensive to do. It's a lot of work, and people, at least in the circus I know, people don't really care about endings that much. But I do love the attention to detail to get like, here's a new opening. Look at this, new visuals, a little bit more storytelling, a little bit, not word building in this case, but character development, showing a little bit. Very nice. I like that little touch. Overall, I just like, 3 girls that seemingly like the guy and are not, denying this for the death of them. And a guy who potentially could also reciprocate those feelings. We will see. But that is where we stand at the moment. Any list has it at 73%. My anime list at 7.5. I would say this is, at the moment, 3 episodes in, a solid 8 out of 10. Solid show, solid comedy, lots of romance. Is it deep comedy, deep romance? Not really, at least it does not seem like it. Does it have like drama? Not really. At the moment, there's no drama on the horizon, which I like. I hate this artificial drama. If there's real drama, we can talk about it. People have to move because of some situation. You can have drama around that. But all this, oh, we have a drama because someone is not saying something, is always like, We don't have that here. So at the moment, it's romance and a lot of comedy. What's not to like?